Hello? Hello? I can't hear you. You're being too quiet. Oh, you're a short seller. Yeah, that makes sense. Hello, and what is going on, lovely people of the internet? It is Hootmoney here with another video for you guys today. Today, we're going to be doing a little bit of a technical analysis on a few different stocks. We're going to be covering Bbig, CEI, Prog, and Ater. All of these stocks, I think, have some good technicals to look over, but I never prescribe technicals as the end-all be-all in analyzing a stock. Technicals can definitely paint a picture, and there's definitely money to be made in technicals, but typically news and other sources of information are much more influential to the stock's price than technical analysis alone. So remember, everything in this video is not financial advice, and to do other additional analysis as well when analyzing a stock. You need to know everything about a stock, not just the technicals. So anyways, we're going to get right into the video. The first stock we're going to be looking at is Bbig and Vinco Ventures because, well, it's been doing a pretty parabolic move. So in my past video, we saw that there was this ascending triangle formation that got blasted through yesterday with the news of the Seeking Alpha price target of $40 per share. So right here is proof that news was able to shoot this thing up to a new level, and technical analysis, although you could predict that once it breaks out of this wedge that there was more upside, you can't really predict when that would have happened. Most people probably would have predicted that it would have happened right out here if you're just using technical analysis alone. So there you go. News better than technical analysis. Now it has found support around the $7.90 level and resistance around the $9 level. Now, as you guys can see, there are tons of open interest in call options expiring today. A lot more if we move it 1 week into the future. Many less call options are expiring in a week. So Bbig is currently undergoing a gamma squeeze, which is adding a lot of volatility to this stock. So I do expect that volatility to die down as of Monday because, well, all of these contracts would have expired. Now this $8.50 price level is a strike price for the expiration of today, and it has about 10,000 in open interest. So with this being above that into the later hours, potentially there could be a gamma push back up to $9 per share. And if Bbig for some reason does blast through $9 per share, there should be a lot more upside. But this would all have to happen within the trading day. So we'll see what happens. I'm not expecting too much, but I'm expecting at least something. There's also increasing volume on Bbig, so if we are maxing out on volume today because of this gamma squeeze, that could be a signal that on Monday or on Tuesday there could be a little pullback. Now, the uptrend is still intact, and I expect it to be intact up until this Tide dividend spinoff, but obviously RSI is leaning towards a bit overbought as well as the MACD, so there should be at least some type of cool-off period in Bbig. Now, we can also do a Fibonacci retracement for Bbig. And if you guys wanted to check out this charting software, I'm going to leave a link to the promotion right here on the screen right now. This is WeBull Desktop. It's an amazing charting software that you can download on your computer. They also have an app on your iPhone, and they're doing a promotion where you get up to $300 just for opening an account. If you deposit any other amount of money on their platform, they're actually giving away up to $2,000 in addition. So you should check it out if you guys wanted to get this app anyways. It's essentially free money. And yeah, I have a great time here. Let's just get right back into it. So we just did the Fibonacci retracement, and you can kind of see on this run up how it found support at different levels as it branched up. And you can also see how it trades these channels using the lines as resistance, support, resistance, support, and it's not always perfect, but sometimes it does work out very well. As you guys can see, the 50% Fibonacci level was acting as resistance when we did enter this ascending triangle pattern, and when it did blast through that ascending triangle up into the next band of the Fibonacci, it did use the next level, the 38% level, as a resistance point, and now it's back up. So if we're looking at the Fibonacci bands alone, the support would be $8.43 and the resistance would be about $9.95. Camber Energy, or CEI, is another stock that I really wanted to look at because there was a technical breakout as of this morning. You guys can see this big green candle right here, as well as some increased volume on today. So you should always check the news right here to see if there's any catalyst that moved that. If there's no catalyst, then you can probably confirm that it was a technical breakout, as it has been using this line as a resistance point all the way down through this downtrend. It's also currently fighting this $1.40 level. It used to use that as support, but then it broke down through that, and now it's using it as a bit of a resistance point, and there is a bit of supply at that point as well. So the bullish case for CEI is that it breaks through the 1.4 level and then reverses into an uptrend and then tests this 200 moving average, which is now coming back down. The next stock that we have on this list is Progenity. If we're just looking at the daily candlesticks, it's looking like it is a bit overbought, but the MACD is not too overshot, so it could consolidate and we could potentially see some more upside. Looking at the hourly chart, we can do some Fibonacci retracement, and we see on the first level this thing came down all the way to the 78.6% band. On the second run up, however, it found support at the 50% band, and if we do the Fibonacci retracement of both run ups, you can see that it found support at the 38% band. So you can see in each of these run ups it is improving in terms of where it finds support. It found it at the 78% on the first run up, the 50% on the second run up, and when you do both run ups combined, it found it at the 38% level. And when you see something find support at a higher Fibonacci band, such as the 23% band or the 38% band, it is a stronger indication of an uptrend forming. When it goes back to the 78% level, that is a weaker sign of the uptrend forming. Anything 78% level and below are likely pump and dump like stocks. So you guys can see that the volume has been dying down just a bit in Progenity stock, and it has been consolidating very nicely. It has not gone down too much in price, and there is heavy buy volume at the $2 price. So I do think Progenity is consolidating nicely, and I do think it's going to remain pretty much flat, but the fact that it's not coming back to the 200 moving average or the orange line is a good indication that it's setting up for its next leg up, in my opinion. But if it does break down below that $2 price level, there could be a downside push to the 200 moving average or the orange line. And the last stock that I wanted to go over is Ater or Aterian. So this stock was a big stock back in the day, reaching highs of $20 per share, and now it's trading at $8 per share. And as you guys can see, on its initial run up, it found support at the 61% level, then it found support at the 50% level on that second run up, and then it came back down to the 60. Now it's finding a little bit of resistance at that 61% level. Now what interests me in Aterian is the fact that it was trading somewhat similar to BBIG, so it could possibly be considered a sympathy play to BBIG. I'm not going to make any bold statements on that, but you can also see that the 200 moving average, the orange line, as well as the 50 and 25 moving averages are looking like they're about to cross, so there could be some type of technical breakout coming in Aterian. So this is one that I'm going to be watching closely for a new breakout in price. That's all I got for the video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. As always, I'd never prescribe technical analysis as the #1 thing to make your trades, but I do think that it's very interesting, and a lot of the time there are things like technical breakouts and technical resistance and support levels that do work. So it could be a very good addition to your analysis, but you can't use it alone when making an analysis, because there's always going to be things like news events such as that Seeking Alpha $40 price target that can completely destroy technical analysis. So I hope you learned something from that. I enjoyed making this video. Subscribe to the channel for more. Oh, like the video. I almost forgot to say to like the video. Definitely like the video if you guys learned something, and turn those post notifications on as well so you never miss a beat here on this channel. If you guys did want to check out that charting software that I used throughout this whole video, that is WeBull Desktop. There's a link below in the description or in the pinned comment section. The promotion ends at the end of October, so definitely check it out. They're giving away up to $300 in free stock if you open an account, and another additional $2,000 if you deposit any amount of money on the platform. So it's essentially like playing the lottery, but it's a free pass and you get an amazing charting software. So it's definitely worth checking out, in my opinion. That's about it, guys. I hope you guys all have a wonderful weekend. Peace.